Welcome to Psychic Medium Toni Greene. I am Toni Greene, the Psychic Medium, and I am here to give you approximately 60 minutes of Q&A. If you would like to call in, you can use Podbean to call in. Just hop on over to that app, find the show under live entertainment, and then you can call in using Podbean. I will be taking callers after after my intro. Hey, Betty Boop. So, you guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. Please don't get scammed. I will never reach out to you. I'm going to try to go through the beginning part super duper fast. I will never ever reach out to you in comments, in anything. So please don't get scammed. If you see somebody reaching out to somebody and telling them, just report them. Please save all of us from scammers. We have to work together to prevent scammers. I go live every Monday at noon, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Both of those times are central. I answer all of your questions about life, love, career, finances, and help you connect to loved ones up above. On Tuesdays at noon, I go live with the book club. What if a transformational guide? I'm trying to move so you can see the bottom part, trying to hold the book so you can see the book cover. Tomorrow's question is, what if the world you leave is the world you return to? It costs you nothing to do the book club. You can join the book club for free. If you want a copy of the book, the link is in the description and you can get a copy of the book. But I read the question as you see, and we discuss what that would mean to you. Like, what if the world you leave is the world you return to? So this is a great question because individually and globally, what does that mean? What does that look like? What would you change if that were true? And you just come on at noon on both of these venues, YouTube and Podbean, and we get started and we just talk about it. We just talk about what that means for you. The book is designed, all the questions were channeled. The book is designed to help you open up your view and hopefully help you to change your world. Okay, sorry, I just saw something on Podbean, and it distracted me for a second. I have to stay super focused and not look at anything while I do this. But if I don't keep looking at Podbean, the screen goes down. So I just need to focus for a second. Okay, this show does go live on WSCS, Rude Rangers TV, all of their streaming channels, all their affiliate channels, all of their radio stations, and podcasts. Hey, by the way, does anybody know, anybody familiar with Podbean? Can you help me figure out how to get my live out? Because I know how to do it for the regular show, but having a problem with the live. Okay. I do private sessions. If you'd like a private session, please feel free to reach out via my website. I will be taking calls after I'm done with the intro. So please be patient. Please be patient, and I will take your calls after the intro. Okay, I'm going to start with songs and songs at least. Yeah, I know there's a Podbean University, Betty Boop, but I really don't have the patience to go through all of that. Okay. Okay, here we go. The book for the book club is What If, a Transformational Guide. I authored it. I channeled it. So yes, thank you everybody in Podbean. Please be patient. I'm going to go through the intro, and then we will get started. The song could be a song you know, they know, they loved, you listened to together, all of the stuff, all of it. So any and all of that. There's so many distractions right now. Like so many distractions going on right now. Okay, so the first song, or the next time you hear the song, it it could mean your loved one is with you. The first song is oh, that song, it starts na 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 na. I can't get you out of my head, boy. You're all that I ever think about. That's the first song. The second song is oh, Michael Jackson. I always feel like somebody's watching me, and thank God I don't have to sing that because we all know I can't sing. Okay, and the third song, I think it's by Evanescence, but it's that song, "Wake Me Up Inside, I Can't Wake Up, Wake Me Up Inside, I Can't Wake Up." And I'm singing it that way because guess what? I can't sing, so I'm gonna make fun of it. Okay, I'm gonna ask if there's any other, hey, Rebecca. I'm going to ask if there's any other songs right now. Then I'm going to go quickly into names, and then I'm going to get to questions because there are quite a few questions. People calling in. I want to take the calls. I want to get to the questions. So, any other songs, names, people, places, things? Bob comes through. I think like Bob is like, I'm going to make him the show mascot. I'm not even joking right now. Um, Marjorie, Lilith, something with a P, something with a P. It's like a P-E-N, P, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's not the whole thing, but that's what I could get of it. Any other names, songs, people, places, things? Okay, I'm just going to get started because there's just so much on the show today. So here we go. Here we go. Oh, you guys, if you're listening on one of the podcasts or television shows or streaming shows, radio, I go live on YouTube and Podbean. If you have a question about life, love, career, finances, put it in the chat. Or if you have a loved one you want to connect with, I just need their first name and their relationship to you. One question per person till I get through everyone. If I get through everyone, you can put in a second question. Please don't piggyback questions. Don't ask me a question with a follow-up question. It's one question per person. That's it. Just one question per person, please. It's not fair to everybody else who's waiting. And although I love you guys and I want to be able to answer everything, let's um, let's keep it one question per person, a direct, exact question, so that it's easy for me to answer, because the idea is to help as many people as possible in this process. Okay, Betty Boop is on. Andrew, um, okay, Andrew says, I died 3 years ago. We don't die. Yeah, we don't. That's the craziest thing, right? We don't die. The thing we spend most of our time being very worried about, we just transition into another realm, is the way I say it. Because Andrew, I've died three times. I've had 3 near death experiences throughout my life, and we transition. And some people think once people pass, they're just they can feel them and they have a knowing that they're there, but they don't understand that. I was talking with a friend this weekend about the different belief systems and different religious sects that say you can do this and you can't do this or you shouldn't do that. And we were just having this, what I consider to be a really good conversation about anything that tells you how to think or feel or who to like or love and who not to or who you should allow in is not of God. It's just not of God. I don't care. I don't wanna hear your arguments about it. If you feel like it's okay and that you need to be in a hierarchy, good for you. But in our discussion, we were just stating how there are so many organizations out there that use control, and that basically, when you really look at it from an outside perspective, anything that tells you do this, don't do that is an aspect of control. Um, it's okay to allow these people in your life, but if they're not part of our organization, they can't be in your life. Or if they love, if they love these people, then they can't be in your life. Like anything that says that is probably not genuinely of God. And I am going to say there is nobody on this earth, there's nobody that came from the creator that the creator does not love unconditionally and with everything. There is no mistakes, no accidents, no mishaps. So I would just say be careful of that sort of thing. Um, but we never completely disappear. We just change planes or realms that we are on. We go from existing in a realm that has physicality to existing in a realm that is pure energy. That energetic realm is very fast, it's very enlightened, it's all knowing. And then when and if we decide, we can come back into the physical realm if we choose. Now, there are many physical realms. This isn't the only physical realm. There are many of them, many of them, and different levels of physicality or different levels of evolvement is the way I'll say it. There are some levels of some realms that are physical that are not very evolved. And then there are other realms or planes that are physical that are extremely evolved. Our realm is kind of in the midst of it. Not completely in the middle, but kind of, but we can change that too. We can change that. And it doesn't change from the way we think it does. It changes by letting go, by letting go of control, by letting go of that which controls and going into it on your own. Okay, so I'm going to just channel this because I don't want to get it wrong. And I'm getting ready to channel, so I'm bringing the feet up, going into that position. I really am going to let them channel this for you guys because I don't want to misstate anything. And I really want you guys to be in that space where you can get it straight from them. So it's going to come through me, just like, when you're searching something on a computer and it comes up, it's coming through that computer. And then once it's gone, it's gone. So here we go. And I probably won't be able, unless, you can always come back and watch this again, because when I channel things, again, it's coming through me. It's like when somebody speaks through your phone doesn't remember. Well, now they're listening to everything. So your phone But your phone doesn't remember. You can't look at your phone and go, what did they just say?" Okay, so, the way we can transition the transitioning of this plane will come when we let go of the restraints of those who have held you in a space. And this can be holding you in the space of a heart or the head or the body. Once you let go of those restraints and you allow yourself to move forward in a way that is very open minded, very open hearted, in a way that allows you to release all restraints and connect directly and divinely to all of that which you believe and know and understand, that is when the shifts take place within you and then outside of you. There is no reason for you to be in a place where you are constrained or being told how to think or what to think. All of the knowledge, everything is within you. There is no reason for you to feel as though there needs to be someone to tell you what is and what is not, because deep within you, or within you, not even very deep, just very inside of you, on the surface, waiting to bubble out, are all the answers to all of the questions in the universe, but especially all of the answers to all of the questions that you have at any point in time. Your ability to connect directly was given to you and has never been taken away. It has always been there. It will always be there. It is what guides you back home when you leave your physicality. That connection is the connection that you go through to get back home again when you leave the physical being. It never goes. You just, like any other muscle, need to work it, need to practice, need to open it. And all you need to do to practice is to simply just start a conversation, and it will be there to communicate with you. Have no fear of what it is. If it is of love, you know the source that it is coming from. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. I know to me it makes sense, but I already know all of that stuff. Like those of us who are already connected and talk to them, we already know that. So we don't so I hope it makes sense to everybody else also. Okay. We're going to we're going to keep it pushing, keep going. I've already answered a couple of questions on here. I'm just going to look and see. Cora asked, will my graphic design business? Yeah, it is going to take off. You need to use all socials. If you're not on YouTube, get on YouTube, and you can make it on one and then share it to everything else or upload it to everything else. And it'll be good. Especially, I'm hearing YouTube would be very good for you also with your graphic design, um, and tutorials. Like doing some tutorials will be very good for you, Cora. Hey, Karen, how are you? Um, uh, I answered Zora. Uh, I thought I answered more questions than that, but I guess I didn't. Karen, is James feeling the same as I do regarding us? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I think, you know, I'm going to try to say this in a way that's really helpful for you, and I hope you find this funny. Men don't have the same feelings or they don't feel the same way or how we feel because, testosterone, but he is still invested, and I hope that makes sense to you, love. Um, I feel like he's very preoccupied right now with something else, not someone, but something else, love. Okay. Uh, okay. Love light. Miss Tony, can you please tell DB a Scorpio next action towards me? You know, Love Light, I'm not getting a lot, if anything. Love Light, I'm gonna scroll all the way down. I need you to yay, here. She says here. I love that. Um, thank you for still being here and participating in the reading. Love Light. Uh give me like a quick sentence of what's going on with the two of you because Scorpio DB and just the first name, not the last name, because I'm not like the energy isn't there. It's like it's completely cut. Are you two? Is there something that's causing you to not to be able to either communicate or okay, she says we are currently no contact. Okay, after I found some things out. Okay. Love light. Thank you for sharing. You blocked him. Good, as you should. Um, so I'm going to ask this, and a lot of people might think this is a silly question, but sometimes we want to know, are they coming back or what they're going to do so we can be prepared and like be like, ah, no. We don't want them back, so we have to be prepared. We don't want to be caught off guard and have them like, what do they call that, bogart us or whatever it's called. So are you wanting to know if it's to be prepared if he's going to show up, or are you kind of low key wanting to know in case you want to like get back together again? I don't think you want to get back together. I think you're pretty done. Well, I hope you're pretty done. But I know it is difficult. We're human. You know, the brain can say all day long, this is so messed up. But then the heart will say, but, you know, I really care about this person. So what are you wanting? Because here's what I'm going to tell you this. I do feel like he is going to make an attempt to reach out. Okay, love. He is going to make an attempt to reach out. He is going to make an, and not right now, down the line, make an attempt to reach out, but it is in your best interest to be so moved on by then. To just be moved on by then. Um, so please know that I don't want, just decide, this is really hard for women to do, especially when we find out something, or it's an on again, off again relationship, or they just keep popping back up. Oi, um, just showing up like they never did nothing wrong. Um, we have to decide it's just over. We have to say it's done, it's over, that's it. I'm moving on. This is over. We can't say if they come back, I'm going to say this, that, or the other thing, or I'm going to ask. We have to be at the point where we don't even care. I don't care why I know why you did what you did, because you're not a good person to me. You might be a good person to somebody else, but you're not a good person to me. So I don't care why you did what you did. I don't care how, about any of that. I don't need answers. I don't need those answers. I need to move on, and I'm going to stay strong and moving on. Um, I'm sorry, your internet is buffering, love. Um, I'm just going to tell you, and you can come back and listen to this again. You just need to be done. Don't let it, no matter what this person does, just be moved on. Just know deep inside it's over. No matter what they say, what they do, there's no good enough reason for this. And I'm going to tell you this. ladies, all my ladies, if we did to men what they do to us, they would never put up with it. They would end it immediately, walk away, end it, not even consider coming back for anything, right? So when we think we're being a good, kind, loving person by being understanding and accepting them back and giving them another chance, they don't look at us as good, kind, loving people. They lose respect for us. They stop respecting us because they know they would never put up with it. So they won't respect somebody who's putting up with poop they wouldn't put up with. So in this case, the one thing I will say to you, Love Light, is just be done. The reason you found this out is because the universe is trying to push you to something else. And I will say this with all of my heart and all of my knowing, it doesn't matter what is going to what he says or does, the pattern will repeat. Whatever you found out, down the line you will find it out again. You will find it out again. And I said this on Wednesday's show, and then Wednesday's show just disappeared. Everybody I've let back into my life for what being kind, being understanding, being loving, because I cared about them, they ended up doing the same thing again. And I really wish I would have never ever let any of them, not one of them, back in my life again. Not one. So just know that, love. But I'm not the boss of anybody. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. I'm here to give you the guidance. This person will do this again. They will show up eventually. Be done and over by that point. Okay. Let all of that go. Okay, love. Um, Zoe, what sort of man will I date next? I don't know what you mean by that. So this is a weird question to me, because I don't understand it, not because it's a weird question. Like, I, could you be a little bit more exact? And a couple of people have asked that. Now, typically we have a type that we go for and we don't vary that much from it. So I'm not really sure what you mean by that, love. If you could just elaborate, just explain the question for me so that it's okay that I'm simple. I don't care that I'm simple. I don't care if people go, oh my God, how can you not understand that? Okay, I don't understand it. There's a lot of things in this world I don't understand. But I want to make sure I'm answering it correctly. So if you could just elaborate on, for you and everybody else, what the heck does that question mean? Because if it's a bad man, you're obviously not going to date them. So I'm not sure. So please elaborate on that, sweetie. Jen wants to know, hello, Toni, can you please give me some guidance on whether I should get a dog now or I should wait? Thanks so very much. I keep hearing wait, although I want to tell you now, don't get it now. I feel like you really want it now. But what I'm hearing is there's going to be an opportunity for you to get the perfect dog in spring. In spring. So I don't know. And Jen, I want to know what kind of dog you're thinking about. So when I get to the bottom, I will see what kind uh, of dog. I do want to know what kind of dog you're thinking about. Okay. Okay, Darlene, when do you see me finding a forever date? Everyone wants schmecks. Oh I'm fed up. It said, yeah, you know, I said this a couple weeks ago. Player's gonna play. It doesn't, it used to be. Kate, give me a second, please. Kate, call back. I'll invite you in, but you kind of have to mute until I'm done with Darlene. Um, It used to be men were players, until their mid-20s, maybe until their mid-20s. Now these men are in their 50s and their 60s, and they're still players, and they're out there like, "Oh, I can still blah, blah, blah." Um, and they have a roster. It's so comical to me. But in all fairness, there are a lot of women out there doing the same thing because they're divorced and they're getting their alimony. They don't want to settle down, so they have a couple men they date. They're on a roster. Um, I wish those people would meet up and just mess with each other and leave everybody else alone. Nope, that's not ever the way it works. Um, Darlene, when do I see you finding a forever person? It's going to be a bit of time, love, only because so there's something with you. It's not your fault, but there is something with you that is kind of bringing in bringing in a certain type of person. I don't know. It's not your energy. It's the way, okay, please don't be offended or hurt by this. I'm just going to tell you what I'm hearing. Um, it's the way you communicate when you're talking to men. Um, and I know people, like, especially dating some women, they try to be very nice and a little flirty and a little this and a little that and have a few beverages. And then for some reason, men just think of that as for now, not forever. So, what I would say to you, Darlene, is, and I used to think that men love biatchy women. And I'm trying not to swear on air. So, if you don't know what that means, just guess. Um, but the truth is, actually, men like a no nonsense woman, a woman who stands her ground, and if they're just looking for intimacy, they're not going to put up with that and they'll be on their way. But a man looking for a serious relationship is looking for a serious woman. So when you're on a date, start being more matter of fact and serious. Don't be afraid. You can't scare the right one. You won't chase the right one away, but the right one is the one that you can, you know, be firm with and have like adult conversations with, if that makes sense. And I am going to say this, and this isn't only about you, Darlene. So many of us are still dating like we did when we were 16 or 18 or 20, having those same conversations and those same ways of dating. And we have to really take a moment and look at how other people are dating and how they're handling things and what the conversations that they're having during a date. And remember, people who are having surface conversations are surface people. People who are talking only about schmecks, that's all they want. Someone who is really, if they're not asking questions about you, chances are they're either a narcissist or they are someone who's really not that interested. Cut them off quickly. Next, next, next. Just keep going next until you get to that person who is the right situation for you. Um, so okay. Um, yes, okay. Um, that is kind of the way it it should be. And if you've been in a long-term relationship and then you're going into just going back into dating, it has changed, and you have to look at what's going on out there to kind of understand it, and also start reading profiles or looking at people like a counselor, looking at them and asking open-ended questions to get that information. There's a lot of distractions going on today with a lot going on, and I'm sorry, you guys, if I seem a little distracted. I really do appreciate that. Andrew is in Thailand and he's going to sleep soon. Andrew, thank you so much for your comments on the show and Buddhism and all of that. Thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, let's see. Kate. I hit it. There we go. Hey, Kate, how are you today? It's just going to take a second. Hey, Kate. Or another second. I accepted. It's not showing up. I don't know. Drops of Jupiter. Hey, Drops of Jupiter, how are you?
Hi, Toni. Can you hear me okay?
I can. How's everything going?
Okay. I've been estranged from my son for a while, and I wanted to know if he is getting ready for me to maybe make contact soon, or it will be better for me just take care of myself and let him work it out.
Okay. So I know this is really hard, and I'm sorry. But I'm going to tell you, it's better for you. He has to come to you. You can't go to him. Okay, love? And second, if you go to him, he'll see it as weakness and he won't respect it and he's not ready. He's expecting that you're going to break down first, but you have to stay strong and not do that, because if you do, you're rewarding his bad behavior and you're accepting whatever caused this in the first place. This is just what I'm hearing, love. It's better that you wait for him to come back. You wait for him to contact you. And when he does, you have to have healthy boundaries with him. Okay, sweetie?
Okay.
Thank you. So I hope this is helpful.
It was. I appreciate it. Thank you, Toni.
Absolutely. Thank you, love. And you guys, I know it's very, very difficult when we're in no contact with someone, um, family, friend, whatever it is. But sometimes they have to learn their lesson too. They have to learn your value. They have to remember that they care about you and they love you. They have to remember who you are to them. And if we go back too soon, or we just accept them back without boundaries or parameters, we end up going through the same cycle again. So please understand that. Which book do you read? It is What If? A Transformational Guide, and that's tomorrow at noon. Okay. We did Jen. We're going to go to the next question. Natasha, hello, love. Will I get engaged within the next 2 years? No, I feel like it's going to be within 4 years. Just be patient, so that the right timing and the right person can come in. Okay, love? Hey, Sal. Happy lunar eclipse. Yeah. Who felt the lunar eclipse and how did you feel it? What did you feel with this lunar eclipse? I want to know. Oh, I want to know. Tell me, tell me. Yasha. Hi, what changes has this lunar eclipse has brought into my life? That's a good question. It's closing out something. Eclipses, especially lunar moon eclipses, close out things and things. I feel like it's closing out something emotional for you, Yasha. I feel like something very emotional from your childhood, from when you were 5 or 6, 4 or 5. is finally closing out. It's finally like whatever that was, and I don't want to say it's been a karm. I don't want to use those words. All I'm going to say is whatever happened, it's just closing out. It's done. It's over. So whatever you've been carrying from something that maybe you experienced at that age, and it could be even be like sometimes our parents have a fight or separate or go just going to school at that age. If that's when you started like kindergarten or whatever. Um, and the experience of that is now something that it doesn't have to be it's something that it could be something that happened to you personally, but it could also be something that you saw between others or heard. That's done. Whatever effect that had upon you, it's over now. It's being washed away. Within a month you're going to notice your behaviors your behaviors and the way you handle those types of situations changing a little bit. Okay, thank you, Yasha, for that question. Erin says, "Hey Toni, what financial thing will make me change my work hours in spring?" It might be a raise. You the thing that's coming in that might be financial, might be a raise, it might be bringing in money from another source. I just see a little bit more money coming in. Possibly a little bit more money coming in. La 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 la. Hey Elizabeth, happy Monday. Okay, I'm going to so you guys, if you're on Podbean and you call in, you will get through right away and you won't have to wait for everybody else. So Betty Boop called in. Hey, Betty Boop. See, just like that. Hey, Betty Boop, what's going on?
Hi, Toni. Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for calling in.
So, back in April, I called your show and I asked you about my next apartment. And you said to get to June, and I did, and I applied. But you also said there's going to be 2 truths and a lie. So, that's actually what happened. So, like at the 11th hour, when I was supposed to move on Friday, the rent all of a sudden went up to where it wasn't affordable out of nowhere. So I didn't sign the lease and we couldn't negotiate.
Oh no. Okay. Wasn't
couldn't negotiate like a price that like was affordable again.
did you when they first showed you, did you have a contract with the rent in it? That you
No, I
said
didn't have a contract.
okay.
I just had the prices off of the internet.
Okay.
And they never said that it wasn't valid. They just, I guess there's fees or something. So
okay, that's yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like they just said up front, this is what it was going to be. You know, I wouldn't have even have wasted my own time.
Okay.
You know? So what do you see? This is like the third attempt at getting a new apartment. What do you see, if you can, around my situation?
Okay.
The eclipse is happening in my housing.
So I feel like here's what I'm getting for you as of right now. Unfortunately, nothing will come in. You will not be moving in October, November, December, but January is very strong. I feel like that may end up being the month that you end up moving. Be very, very discerning in the place that the places that you look at. Read reviews. Go online and read reviews. And I do know with reviews, a lot of people will just put bad reviews. People that are happy don't always leave reviews, but read reviews so that you know. I feel like the place you're going to find for January is closer than you think, like in geographically to you, it's closer than you think, or closer. They're just saying closer than you think. It's closer than you think. And I do feel like when you when you move, you're going to be very happy with where you end up. It's not, you're not relocating out of state, although that when you're ready, that's going to be a great plan. But this move will not be the move that takes you out of state. Not yet. It is going to take you closer to where you want to be. And it is going to take you to an area or to a group of people that is a much better like neighborhood or group of people around you. Um, for some reason, I just feel like you're surrounded by people who have, excuse me, thank you. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, everybody. Like either they have too much time, they're spiteful.
Right. That's why I want to get
Yeah, they're very, very spiteful. Like with a little, I probably shouldn't say this on air, but like there's at least one person that might be a little have a like a mental illness and is very, very spiteful. But there are a couple of people that are very spiteful. Like they have way too much time on their hands. So when you relocate, you're going to end up in an area where the people just kind of keep to themselves and they're much better. I feel like it's a really good move, but it is going to take until January for you to move in. You have to start looking now. It is a little bit closer than probably you thought or you expected or you wanted, but it is coming in and you're going to be very, very happy with it. Okay, love?
Okay. Thank you.
You are so welcome, Betty Boop. Thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate your call in. Thank you so much. And Kate is calling in. Hey, Kate, what's up? Hey, Kate. Maybe it'll connect this time. I don't know. I've connected Kate once before in the show, but I think it keeps dropping. I don't know why. I'm accepting, Kate. I am accepting. um, Let's see. I'm going to go to questions. Kate, I'll try to watch for your call again. I'm sorry you keep getting dropped. Ani, any message from my grandpa Shator? I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce. I'm probably not pronouncing his name correctly, and I apologize for that. The first thing I hear, Ani, is that song. Gonna break my stride. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. I'm just hearing that verse. I'm not even hearing like ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. So that's his first message to you. Keep moving. No matter what's going on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. So this life is not difficult unless you are allowing your mind to run you in the wrong way or in the wrong direction. Don't let your mind use you. You use your mind. You are in control of your thoughts and your minds and how you think about what's going on and what has happened. You need to be in a place where you are directing your mind, where you are the architect of your vision and what is going to happen next. You cannot let your mind run you into a place you do not want to be or have thoughts that are not leading you in the direction that is right for you. Use your mind to create and to be in the space that is going to take you to the next level or to where you want to be. Annie, I love your grandpa. Even though I cannot say his name, I absolutely love him. I love his message for you. And I hope it makes sense for you, love. Andrew Knight, thank you for joining our show for the time that you could. I hope you have a sweet dreams, Andrew. Okay, next is Martha. Hi, Martha. Welcome to the show. Do you have a message from my mom, Mary Jane? Thank you. Okay. There's a song, it's like a slow bluesy song. Um, the thrill is gone. Martha, I'm scrolling down. Let me know you're still here, Martha. Let me know you're still here. I couldn't get the words at first, and then all of a sudden I just heard the thrill is gone. I hope that song meant something to her and or you. Hey Martha, thank you for being here. Um, the thrill is gone. Um, Now this could mean a couple of different things, Martha. Either this is your either this is a song she liked, or you this is a way you might feel right now, or she felt right before she left. It's a confirmation in some way for you, Martha. Okay. The next thing Mary Jane would want to say to you is don't I am hearing more songs. Take it to the limit and don't tread on me. Those songs are also coming through, Martha. But the message that she actually has, other than the music, the one thing that, or the thing she would want to say to you is, um, oh, allow yourself to shine. And she's showing me, when like a peacock expands all of its feathers. My nose itches. I'm so sorry, you guys, about my congestion situation today. When a peacock, and it's blue with a little green, but when a peacock opens all of its feathers and it's like wide open and it's such a beautiful sight, even though they're doing it to protect their mate. Um, it's a protection thing. She's saying, don't be afraid to shine. Um, be I don't want to like give you the military slogan of be all you can be, but she's saying be more than you think you can be. Don't let anything like hold you back. Don't let anything pull you or keep you where you are. Like I see you. This is. I'm going to tell you the vision I'm having. Martha, is like there's someone. I'm assuming it's you. You're trying to walk, and it's like somebody's holding your shirt, and so you're like walking in place, like you feel like you can't get forward, you can't move forward, you're not able to go, and take the freaking shirt off. Take the shirt off and run. Let them keep the shirt. You go. Um, and this doesn't mean literally there's a person holding you back. I'm hearing things you heard, things that were said, uh, things you heard, things that maybe it's things that you heard in the past or things that were said in the past, like that are now affecting you. And what I'm going to say is just run forward with what you want and how you want to be, and don't. This is her message. Don't let anything hold on to you or make you stay where you are. Okay. So that is her message for you. I really hope that makes sense for you. You guys, if I miss your message, your question, I apologize. I'm trying to, go back and forth between the places. And I sometimes do. I never intentionally skip a message. Please know that. Please know I don't intentionally. And I am going to say this, Chelsea, I did answer your question in the chat, but also I think you've asked that question like several times on the show. but I did answer it again, and I do understand you're very, very nervous about it. Everything is going to go well. Please know that. Hey, Fawn, how are you? Chris says, when do you see me getting in a commitment? Ooh, that's a good way to put it. Um, January? Possibly January, but it's very soft on January. It's like it's a in and out, like it's a I'm going to ask you, Chris. Chris, are you in something right now? Hey, Chris, are you in something right now? Are you like talking to somebody right now? Are you are you is something going on in your life right now with someone? Um I need to know, I need to know, I need to know, I need to know. That song just like if it this ain't something, then just say so. Chris, if you're talking to someone right now, if you're like kind of communicating or in something right now, I feel like this isn't it. It has such a weakness to it. Just went through a breakup. Okay, thank you. Yeah, let it go. Don't go back. Um, I just am hearing it's not worth it. What I can tell you, uh, Chris, is in January. I don't know if is it the same person? No. Someone's going to come in January. You're going to like take a little bit of get back in the gym, okay? Uh get back in the gym. I feel like October you're going to be you could be out and about, you could be doing things and there might be the potential to like look around and see people and be like, no, no, no. But then November, no, December, no. But January, there's the potential for someone to come in that could go someplace. But for whatever reason, I feel like it's not going to go there. It's almost like a miss, like the timing is off for both of you. But now February, March. In March, there's a person coming in that is very well suited for you and very dynamic. So maybe between now and March, maybe there's just like touch, touch and go sort of thing going on. That's a very elegant way of putting hookups. Not saying you would hook up. I'm just saying like a little communication or a little something, something, and then you move on. But I feel like it's not going to be anything serious until March. Once you get to March, is when you have the potential to meet somebody that is very well suited for you. Okay. I hope that makes sense, Chris. I really, really hope that helps you. Uh, Let me go to. I'm trying to find my space again. Pat, I can't answer health questions on the show any longer because they dox us for that. So I apologize, love. I think Love Light, I already answered you. Next is CN. Hey, Toni, do you see if my daughter-in-law will be pregnant this year? Thank you. I'm actually getting no on that. Through 2025, she will not, as far as I see right now, as far as everything says, she will not be pregnant in 2025, but she will in 2026. I feel like maybe June is a strong month for her. Uh, I hear 2026 and I hear June, but Timing's everything. We'll see what happens. Um, so that's what I hear for that, sweetie. Okay, you guys. We are at the hour mark. I will be back tomorrow with the book club, What If? A Transformational Guide. And we will be talking about the question for tomorrow. And then Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central Time, I'll be back answering questions, helping you connect with loved ones, the whole nine yards. I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing rest of the day. Until next time, know that you are loved, you are cared about, and excuse me, I will see you soon. Thank you.